There is a meadow along Highway 89 that we have passed many times and never really stopped to take it in. Today, I wanted to pull over and capture this for you. This is Hope Valley proper right here. So if you ever come on Highway 88 or 89, we're just before the T on 89 where it tees off into the 88. But if you ever get a chance to come up this way in the fall, you will not be disappointed with the trees and the colors. So we just aired down to take the edge off. The road's not a gnarly four-wheel drive trail, but it's pretty chunky in terms of gravel and rocks and things like that. So airing down really helped a lot. It'll be interesting to see the sights. We've never been up this trail before, and I think there'll be some really good scenery. What do you think, Kaya? Is it gonna be cool? Good girl? Every time I jump on these forest trails in the Sierras, I can't help but feel the vibe of the old settlers and miners that had been through here so many years before. Those frontiers must have been awe-inspiring, with so much forest to explore by horse or wagon. I wish I could have experienced that. Was I born in the wrong generation? Would I even have had the grit to survive back then? When I'm out here, all my senses are immersed in something special and incredible. The smell of the evergreen trees is overwhelming. The air is clean. And in the mountains, you feel somehow closer to the sun as it warms your skin. This is my addiction. Granite, forest, dusty road, and blue sky. I'll take this over the cushy amenities of the city every single time. These dapples of yellow are all that remains of the fall colors this year. There's quite a few forks back here off of this little trail, and again, it's not a long trail, it's kind of an OHV. You can see there's OHV information up here and stuff like that. Pretty cool though. A lot of little trails, as you can see back in this area, little peaks and things that you can check out, different little lakes. You may remember we were at Lost Lakes a couple of weeks ago, and then you got the Blue Lakes area. So beautiful place this time of year to come check out.
We're trying to find Pickett Spur off of Pickett Peak Road, and we think we found it here. It's a bit of a climb and the trail is a bit rough, but it seems the trail is not following the marked coordinates on the map. This is now veered at least 100 yards off of the marked map location.
Yeah, I don't think that trail exists anymore.
Yeah, we see that happen a lot when we're out.
This would be our first dead end of the day, so we turned around and headed back down the mountain to the main trail. Sometimes these trails just get reclaimed by the forest.
Alright, so we just checked out a little trail that went off to the right and steep up the mountain, thinking, oh, there might be something cool up there, but the trail shows up on Onyx, but it disappears pretty quickly up there. So we just turned around and came back to the main trailhead to follow it around. Are you guys seeing this? I'm in the passenger seat. Pretty cool. I think she's having fun. Drives like Mario Andretti. Yeah, this is a pretty cool thing right here. Joe spotted, and we're just cruising along this trail, and you come up on this spot. It's crazy how this happens. It's weird geologic formation. You can tell this freaking mountainside's just been crumbling for a long time. It's crazy. I love the mountains and the forest. You just never know what you're gonna find. Hey, puppies.
It's late October, and we're being treated to some incredibly great weather on this little journey. By Christmas, I expect all of these trails will be covered in snow. These incredible trees standing sentinel. I can only imagine the many seasons they've seen. I always appreciate these lush green forest sections of the Sierra Mountains, because I've seen how quickly large swaths can be lost in a single fire. I hope and wonder, will my grandkids one day see these very same trees? I sure hope so. trail is getting more and more overgrown. It's pretty clear nobody's been this way in a really long time.
Might be a dead end.
It might be, actually. I think it's just going to be an area we've got to work our way through. So things just got a little interesting. I don't know what we're doing here. We came up to the spot and the trail looks like this. Wow, this got really overgrown. It's been interesting. Let's see if the trail is still here. Again, if we can't find the trail, it just means we've got to turn around and go back the other way. I don't think that's trail down there. And this doesn't really look like trail this way anymore either. It's pretty dense, and I don't think we'll be going through here. So, dang it. Hate to say it, but looks like we may be turning around, at least on this section of trail, because I cannot seem to find a path through this. At least nothing that's going to allow us to tread lightly. And I don't want to be tearing up the forest. That's just a major no-no. Yeah, well, it was a dead end, but it was a fun trail nonetheless. It used to do a complete loop all the way back to the main trail, but that is gone, and that probably explains why things are so overgrown like this. Not many people coming back this way anymore. Motorcycles, long lost trails. I love it. Yeah, so this is a pretty fun trail here. And it's not that far from home. This is pretty cool. Got a little more exploring to do, and then we're gonna try and get to a place with an actual campsite tonight in reasonable time. Hopefully down in an area that's pretty well protected that we've been to before, and fingers crossed it's not taken today. It is a weekend, but it's pretty late in the season, and with any luck, it's kind of like the place we're talking about kind of closes up for the season by about now, but they leave it open for first come, first serve for a period of time until it just starts snowing. That's a pretty cool little campsite right there. And yeah, with any luck at all, hopefully we can get a cool spot because the dogs really love it, and I don't want to jinx us, so we'll see.
Just as I said that, we popped into a clearing with some breathtaking views. We took in the views for a few brief moments, but had to keep moving. The days are getting shorter, and we still have some significant trail to complete before finding camp, preferably before dark. This section of Pickett Peak Trail takes a steep uphill trajectory through a slightly tight and rougher section before hitting Burnside Lake Trail 2. But the reward at the top is a ridgeline with stunning 360-degree views. So this is pretty cool. We just finished trekking across this ridge, and you can see on that ridge how the wind clearly just scours across it and nothing grows up there. But we're seeing these amazing peaks off in the distance pretty much everywhere, and some of them way off in the distance. I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up on the GoPro, but they have little pockets of snow still stuck in the little glacier areas. I was captivated by the bark and character of these old growth evergreen trees. It's almost like really coarse hair, and the trees seemed as if they were about to wake up and speak to us. They are just beautiful. It was time for the last stretch to Burnside Lake.
kind of finished the out and back out to Burnside Lake, and it's pretty awesome. If you get a chance to check it out, in the summertime that can be just roasting with mosquitoes, so just a heads up. But this time of year in October, again, no snow yet, we're in late October, weather's been pretty warm, and so you head out there, there's no mosquitoes at all right now. And there are really cool campsites with rocks that almost look like fireplaces and stuff, so it's pretty cool. So we are heading to a spot that I kind of mentioned before, and hopefully when we get there, our favorite location is still available. All right, so this is a little disappointing. We got to the campground area that I had been talking about, and they had closed this section we wanted to use for winter, unfortunately. So we don't get that epic meadow area, and the dogs still have plenty of room to roam around here and stuff like that, which is cool. All right, we promised you guys that we'd show you what we were eating again. So there's the tomato soup. Go ahead.
There's a little fresh basil from the backyard.
Okay.
A couple little cheesy thingies.
That's funny.
I would like a couple of fruits on mine. I don't know why,
Oh yeah.
but. And then grilled cheese to the max.
Grilled cheese to the max.
And then kale Caesar salad.
Hey, good morning. Not sure if you can even see me right now. It's still pretty dark out, I guess. Stars. But it's almost 7 a.m. already. So Cooper and I are out here for a morning walk real quick towards the waterfall. I don't think we'll make it all the way to the waterfall this morning, but we'll see how it goes. Man, the wind last night was just ripping through the treetops, but fortunately we were down low, and so at ground level there was barely even a breeze, but boy, it sounded like a hurricane up at the treetop on top of the trees. So here you can see about where we're at, about almost 2.5 miles from the waterfall, but there's this hot spring not too far away, and there's a really cool boardwalk here. When the puppies were just a year old, we brought them here the first time, and now they're 2 years old. So it's almost, maybe this will become an annual thing with us. But the boardwalk's pretty cool. It's in a beautiful meadow with the cliffs up above on both sides in this canyon. Now you can probably hear the wind. You guys remember this spot? Huh? Do you remember this place? Huh? Oh, good girl. Good boy, Cooper. Oh, you got a pine cone? What are you doing up here? Huh? What are you doing up here? Sit. Oh, good boy. You throw a pine cone for him. Oh, there's a stick. Nice. You gonna get it, Cooper? Oh, Kaya got it. Oh, Cooper's gonna get it. And she's like, oh, no. Psych. All right, it's another meal. It's breakfast time already.
Oh, we're switching it up.
Oh, we're switching it up? What do we, oh, what is this?
French toast.
French toast.
Our usual sausages.
Oh,
though.
it's sausages.
So we'll have fruit.
Okay, so instead of pancakes, it's French toast today, guys.
My secret ingredient in my French toast, fresh grated orange zest.
Orange zest. Yeah, you can see it in there. That's gonna be good.
And
what kind of bread is this?
homemade vanilla.
Oh, homemade vanilla.
And brioche.
Wait, is this the homemade vanilla?
No, that's,
Oh,
I already
okay.
put it in.
Oh, you put it in
That's
already?
the-
Okay.
That's our Apple Hill apricot syrup.
Oh, yeah. If you know, you know. Apple Hill. It's a thing. That's too funny.
Nom nom.
Nom nom. All right, awesome. That's really cool.
Thinking that at one time too, I'm like, is it raining? But I remember, because I think we had just gotten up to go to the bathroom, and you can still see the stars. So it was...
All right, so wrapping up on Sunday. We're all packed up and heading down the road. Joe and Ivy are doing the walk we did early this morning, so they're gonna go out and check out the meadow, and I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll catch up with them later and see if they did the hike all the way out to the waterfall or not. It's a little bit of a hike. It's a little over 2 miles, and they got the little dogs with them, so we'll ping them when we get home and see how far they got. But that's probably gonna be a wrap for us, guys. It was pretty fun little just weekend camp, just a Saturday night. We spent all day driving and four-wheeling on Saturday, and then we found a pretty good camp. Wasn't the one we wanted, but you know what? It still worked out really, really good, and that makes a good weekend. So hopefully we'll see you guys next time.